So I'm taking all of my money and going to get stocks. Robinhood, you with me? E-Trade. Because you ain't got stocks, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
what are you doing?
Wait,
you didn't invest?
What do you got? You didn't invest?
You didn't invest?
You didn't invest in GameStop?
Really? You didn't know that was going to happen?
You didn't
see
think
the
that it was going to
trajectory?
blow up? You didn't catch it on Wall Street Bets?
Yeah.
Fucking rookie.
What a rook. Now,
What a
yeah,
rook.
don't get in now. It's too late
Yeah.
now. Like, yeah. We
Yeah,
don't
don't get in here. We're gonna be flying in our Teslas, and you're still
Yeah.
gonna be wondering what stocks to buy.
Exactly,
You
man.
know what platform do I go on? Do I still use Robinhood or do I not?
Yeah, we're going to the AMC.
Shut up.
Robinhood's getting sued. Actually, a lot of people are trying
Yeah.
to sue their ass.
Yeah, they did a lawsuit. So let's break this down because I wasn't on it until later in the week because I don't follow this shit. I
Yeah,
just kept seeing
I don't.
GameStop. I kept seeing memes about GameStop,
Right.
GameStop, to the point where I'm calling it GameStock. and not
Right,
stock
right.
now. Like, I didn't even realize I'm doing that. So, layman's terms, and then we'll break it down on what happened. Layman's simple-minded term. There was a Reddit community of people.
Wall Street Bets.
And there's this thing that happens in the stock market where these billion-dollar hedge fund companies, they do what you call a short sale. Layman's terms, I will get into what it is, but layman's term is basically they're going to bet that stock is going to drop. So they buy it at a price point, and then when it drops, they sell it, and they make a profit. That's layman's terms. Am I off with that without getting into the definition? Pretty much. So basically, you buy a stock for $7, and then you're betting it's going to drop to $2, and then you buy it at $2 and sell it, and then you make a $5 profit or some shit like that. I'll get into it more. Basically, these Redditors knew about it. They went and pushed the price point up to the point where they put like a fucking whole firm out of business.
Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
That's the layman's term. That's the power of the internet. That's
and it was organized on Reddit.
all organized on Reddit. And now they're looking at other spots like AMC. That's supposed to be. They're like now they're trying to
They're trying to do
basically
the same thing.
stick it to the
Right.
hedge funds people.
So they're
who's
going
been
with
getting
that
away with it.
AMC, Nokia, BlackBerry was also one of the ones that they chose to meme out.
Yes.
That's what I'm just saying.
Yes.
Just to meme.
The power of memes, bro. Like, to be honest, when this shit first came out, no one really took it that seriously. But now people making money. They can see the power of it.
Some people just moved up like 2 or 3 tax or just
Yeah.
a higher tax
One dude made
bracket.
$13 million or some shit
Yeah.
like that. One of the guys. And the issue is, and the reason why you're saying Robinhood is in trouble is because the rich is mad that they got beat at their own game, basically.
Right.
So now Robinhood, for at least that day, they had stopped selling and sharing of that stock, which is illegal. And it's like people, they're filing.
Very ironic to
yeah.
be named a Robin Hood.
You robbing the hood, right?
right? Damn.
Very ironic.
Yeah, so now and then once that went viral and everybody was calling them out, then the spokesperson came out and said, we're going to open back up at limited capacity. And it's just like, wait a second. This is literally what we talk about this country. Like, as long as the rich are doing it, we have never had an issue. They've never stopped people from trading, but now they got fucked. Now we need to take protocols and No. They fuck us every year. They do this every year. And these dudes make billions of dollars. They go buy hundreds of millions of the stock. It drops, and then they sell it and profit hundreds of millions of dollars. They do it. It's a normal thing. That's why there's a fucking definition for it. But now all of a sudden that some average middle class people win for once. Now we got to change all the rules. We got to ban it. We got to limit it.
We got to restrict it. The trading.
This is morally not right. Like now all of a sudden there's issues and shit. What are you saying?
That's what I was saying on Twitter that someone is saying, even though it's a free market,
it ain't free.
It really, you can still get fucked over by the.
Hey, that's what black people tell you about this free country.
Yeah. Everything's free.
Been trying to tell y'all that for years. All men are created equal. Is that in the Constitution? That's interesting. That's a legal document.
They're really free.
Yeah, y'all went back on that shit as soon as y'all signed that motherfucker.
No, they never went forward. It was
slavery.
It was slavery while it was getting signed.
It's like,
well, it's easy.
It's like, this is just formalities.
You're still gonna keep those right there,
right?
Yeah,
it's easy to say all men are created equal when you don't consider us men. So
right.
We're animals, so they didn't consider it that. So
no,
don't worry, it's just formality.
Yes. So I will get into the proper articles, right? So the first thing I looked up was what exactly is short selling. So the image I have, you know what, I'm probably gonna shoot you these images,
please,
to post up. So it says short seller borrows 10 shares of ABC stock. Short seller sells 10 shares of ABC stock for $500, right? That's the first half. Then the market loses the value. Then the short seller buys 10 shares of ABC stock for $400. The short seller returns 10 shares of ABC stocks, keeping $100. And that's a small scale, how you make a profit. You bought it at 5, it dropped that to 4, you bought it at 4, and then you kept that $100. So now understand these hedge funds are doing this on million scale. They're buying 10 millions, and then that's what hundreds of millions, and then it drops to thousands, and then you buy it at thousands and sell it, and you just made like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 million basically.
That's crazy.
Right?
Insane.
So they read the article is saying short selling is when an investor sells borrowed share of stocks with. So short selling is when an investor sells borrowed shares of stocks with the hope of buying the shares back later at a lower price, i.e. GameStop. You're betting that GameStop is going to drop. Because I think prior to this, GameStop was at like $40 a share, $5 a share, something crazy.
It was low, crazy
yes.
low.
So imagine if you bought GameStop at $40 a share, you bought, let's say, 10,000, right? Yeah. And then you were predicting it to drop to $5 a share. Like, I'm not going to do the math, but that's a ridiculous amount of money. The GameStop story starts with short sellers who lost confidence in the company's future as the pandemic challenged companies without strong digital strategies. With short selling, investors make money if the price of a company stock falls. We read that a million times. Here's another example. On a bigger scale, an investor borrows 100 shares from a broker at $50 per share plus a small fee, expecting the company stock to go down. Before the stock falls, the investor or short seller sells the borrowed shares, and the proceeds of $5,000 are credited to their account. If the price falls to say $25, it would just cost you $2,500 to buy the 100 shares back. You pocketed $2,500. They say if the price jumps to $75, by the time they must buy the shares back, it would cost them $7,500, a $2,500 loss. So because GameStop jumped from $40 to $400 a share,
they lost
millions of dollars.
That's crazy.
Millions of dollars.
Because a lot of people
single days.
Right.
In hours.
I'm trying to see how much that they lost. It was one company name kept coming up that they lost.
One company was named. Not anymore. Not named anymore.
Elon Musk tweeted about it. Citadel. No, where's that company? Where is it?
It went under, right?
It's
hell
over.
Yeah, get fuck out of here, bitch.
SEC issues a statement. Wall Street. Okay, I want to find that company. I've seen it on every fucking article. Now I can't read it. But they went under, basically. If anybody knows that company, you can tweet it to us or whatever. They put a company under. Some Redditors put a fucking hedge fund company under because of this tactic.
Crazy.
And that's good. Fuck them.
Let me see if I can try to find it while we go on about this.
And they and then Robinhood came out, and Wall Street Bet goes private, the Reddit, and then it goes public again. And then Robinhood said they're restricting transactions for certain securities to position closing only, including AMC and GME. So they targeted the two
and they
specific
had
ones.
They had a Discord up for a little bit. There's some guys, it wasn't like the official people because it's just a community. Reddit is just a community.
Right. Yeah.
So somebody started one, and then everybody flocked into it. I got in it, and then eventually it got banned.
Shut down.
Yeah.
They a class action suit was filed against Robinhood.
Well, let me see.
And Republican Ted Cruz agrees with Republican Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Democrat. She's a Democrat. She's a representative. That Robinhood's restrictions were unacceptable. So you have somebody on the Democrat side and the Republican side saying that was unacceptable. Discord is no longer banning Wall Street Bet, says they are helping them with their new server. And Webull says GameStop, AMC, and costs are no longer restricted. So even though GameStop closed at $193, it's still up from the $40 it was at. So it's still sticking it.
It's still it's still sustaining it on wherever it's at. I mean, it probably dropped a little bit, right? I don't know where's that currently.
Well, since this article probably. But I think what this lesson is we always say that basically there's no middle class in America, right? Like you're either poor, you get benefits, or you're rich and the rich gets richer. Like when these stimulus checks come out, you can best believe the rich people knows all the the short sell loopholes
because they
have
those big firms with everybody there who study to just do this
to finesse the system basically. Yeah. Because think about that. I didn't know what a short sale was till this happened.
Right.
It was never brought up in class. It was never brought up in conversation. It was so that's how
Not even in
the rich.
not even in economics.
Not even in
class.
economics class. They teach you about
Right.
the supply demand, the basic shit. So think about how something like a short sale, that's a common thing that has a term, a definition. It's a known thing,
Right.
and they are able to do it and get away with it. And the average citizen isn't even taught, but that's what they say in America. Like, you almost have to go seek out what really it is to live in America. The books
Right.
and the schooling and all that, it's teaching you to become a worker. That's what it teaches
Right.
you. You have to go seek out the own information. So I was like, this just exposed. I feel like the same way people, and to bring it back to Biden, like having Obama as a president, black face as a president, or Kamala as a black woman, people might look at that and think, oh, that's nothing on the surface. But I feel like that's a seed to plant something in the future. Like, once you see a Barack as a president, and once you see as a Kamala woman as a vice president, the whole construct of your mind of that's impossible is gone.
Yeah.
So
Anything is possible now.
So yeah, once something seems possible, people who are in positions to make changes now have these examples. So to this standpoint, now you done put the average Joe on what a short sale is, and now that's just going to make us just like politics. And like, okay, what other things are done in the stock market that we can take advantage of?
You can bring down a whole hedge fund.
Yeah, in one day. In one day.
Yeah, I think that's what's crazy. Like you were saying, moral. Like, I think the moral of the story, piggybacking off of you, is like the power really is to the people. Everyone's connected in an instant.
Yes.
Can organize in an instant. Can strategize in an instant. And like, all right, guys, let's get out of this thread. You guys ready? Everyone ready? Go. It's just fast, man. Everything is faster nowadays.
Yes.
So.
And to your point, to that seed, that's the seed that's being planted.
Exactly,
So it might not encourage people to go do a short sale again, but the seeing that, hey, when we come together, instead of us fighting and being divided like they want us to be with this rate, hey, when we come together, we can take shit down, or we can get shit demanded.